Good morning, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. We've got a lot of folks here today. I am so happy about this. And there's a lot of happy things happening today also, including not one, but a double baby naming, child naming. And we've got consecration where we honor students who entered our religious school here for the very first time this year. But also our kindergarten and first grade class has prepared something to share with us this morning. So that's a lot of activity. I want to do something before we even start the service, and that is take a picture. And that's because we don't take photos during the service. You're going to be really tempted to pull out those cameras to capture the sweetness of this moment, and I understand, okay? However, so as to protect the holiness of worship, the sanctity of the moment, we're going to have like a dividing line between all the stuff that happens before the service begins and that sacred time of worship together where we'll put the cameras away, we won't be doing any photos. So here's what I'm going to do. The first thing is I'm going to invite all of our all of our consecration students up. I'll say their names so you remember who it is, and I would like you to come and stand with me up here facing the congregation so your parents could take a photo of the whole group of us. So here's who we've got. And if you're here, parents, help me get them up here. If you're here, come up and stand with me. Haley and Micah and Sophia and Ari, yeah, and Alexander. I don't see Alexander here. Riley, I don't think I see Riley either. Brooke, Donovan, there you go, just in time, come on up, Donovan, and Daphne, thank you, and Benjamin Evans, and Asher. Okay, so all of you, Donovan, come on up and stand up with me up here. Can you stand right next to me in a straight line and face that way? Okay, we're going to stand in a straight line here. We'll keep going down one straight line. Okay, this is our consecration group. That is all the people who started religious school here for the very first time this year. Everybody look out there, and big smiles so that parents can take photos. No, you stand up. I'm going to get out of the way. There we go. You guys stand up. I'll get out of the way. And how about a wave to mom and dad or grandpa and grandma or whoever it might be, mom and mom, whoever came with you, right? And parents, you got that? Okay. Some of you are going to stay with me, okay? If you're in kindergarten or first grade, would you stay here with me for the moment? Everybody else go and sit down. Kindergarten, first grade. Any other kindergarten and first graders? Come on up and join us up here. Anybody else? Kindergarten, first grade? Okay, one more photo. Again, look out this way. Look this way. Here's the moment. Cuteness abounds. Thank you very much. Students, you are fabulous. Thank you. Go have a seat with your parents. Okay, and let's see. The Dubins, we'll do a photo afterwards, okay? Where are the Dubins? Yeah, we'll do that after the service is over because we could set up with lots of family members. I hope you've got a copy of our Torah time service pamphlet. Let's open up to the very beginning where you will see something that we can't see outside today. What's on that first page that you can't see outside? The sun. I kind of missed the sun. No, I love the rain. I am so happy it's raining, but sunshine is good too. Got to have a little of both in your life, you know? It's not complete without both. We're going to do some singing and some praying together. Let's start off with thanking God for a beautiful day. Rain's beautiful too, isn't it? It's beautiful also. Here we go. Modani lifanecha melechai v'kayam Hezarta binishmati bechemla Rabbi Munatecha Rabbi Emunatecha. Let's do that again, okay? Modani Lefanecha Melech Chai V'Kayam Shehechezarta B'nishmati B'chemla B'chemla Rabbi Emunatecha Rabbi Emunatecha Rabbi Emunatecha. Our religious school students know that because we start our religious school morning with that song, because that's the song to welcome a new day. Open up to the next page, and you'll see a couple of gates opening up. Those gates are the gates of prayer. Now, if I walk through a gate, I got to walk with my feet. But if I'm going through a gate of prayer, I don't walk with my feet. I walk with my mind and my heart. And so I'm going to do that, but the way I'm going to do it is by kind of like, I'm going to put my head through those gates with all my concentration. I'm going to kind of like bow into it. And that's the way we enter into a prayer service. Can I ask you to stand up if you are able to do so? And I'm going to bow when I get to the Hebrew, and then when you get to the Hebrew, you do the bow that I do. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorah. Now it's your turn. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Hamivorach Le'olam Va'ed Hamivorach Hamivorach Le'olam Va'ed. You can have a seat. Look what you see on the next page. By the way, do you see what I have on my tie? You see anybody familiar on my tie? Who do you see on there? Winnie the Pooh. I got Winnie the Pooh. Who else do I have on my tie besides Winnie the Pooh? Do you see anybody else on there you know? Yeah, there's Winnie. Yeah. Who else is on my tie? The little, yeah, what is that? Piglet, right? Piglet. You see anybody else on there? Yeah. 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 Eeyore. Everybody's favorite. So on the page that we're looking at, on page 5, we see some animals there too, to remind us of all the wonderful things in nature and the world around us. When God made the world, God made it full of light. The sun to shine by day, the moon and stars by night. God made it full of life. Lilies, oaks, and trout, tigers and bears, sparrows, hawks, and apes. Let's do that again. We got some dancing going on here. When God made the world, God made it full of light. The sun to shine by day, the moon and stars by night. God made it full of life. Lilies, oaks, and trout, tigers and bears, sparrows, hawks, and apes. And God took clay from earth's four corners to give it the breath of life. And God said, this is the easy part, this is very good. This is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Again, this is very good. This is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God. To resemble means to look like something. But how can you look like God? Like God we love, like God we think, like God we care, like God we love, like God we think, like God we This is very good. This is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. This is very good. This is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God. If you turn the page over, you're going to see a number. What number do you see there? 1, right? You show me 1. Show me 1, right? There's only one God and there's only one of you. If there were more than one of you, there wouldn't be a need for you. You're special. You are unique. There's only one person like you. And that's why you exist, so that you could do the things that only you were made to do. When we say that God is one, we say that there's something about each of us that's special, that's unique, that needs to be here, that has something to do. So we'll say that we're going to come back to this in a little bit. We're going to sing it again later on. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. To see the parting waters? We just told the story at Passover, didn't we? We just had the story. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh Norah tehilot Osei Felech Osei Felech. Do it again. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi chamocha nedar v'kodesh Norah tehilot Osei Felech Osei Felech. Well, if you turn that page over, I think you're going to see a picture of somebody. Yes, am I right? Who do you think that might be? What does it look like to you? What does it look like to you? Page 8. What do you think? Who do you think they are? I don't know. What kind of people do you think they are? I'm sure you're right. I didn't hear it, but I think you're on the right track. Yeah? Yeah, well, there's definitely somebody, yeah. Do you see a child there? Yeah, and who's holding that child up? His parents or her parents. Yeah, absolutely. That's because everything we learn about in this whole world starts with our parents. Thank God for them. So parents, this is a parent prayer, right? If you think about it, it's all about we relate to God by starting with our parents. I'm going to ask you all to stand up for this prayer. We're going to say it together, just this little bit of Hebrew and the English. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu. Praise be our God. You do it with me. Praise be our God, the God of our fathers and our mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, and God of Leah. Parents, you get to give a blessing. Grandparents, too. So, grandparents, whether you've got your children or your grandchildren here, put an arm or a hand around them. Parents, around your children. Children, get close to your parents so they can give you a blessing. And parents, you say these words with me, okay? First, we're going to say them in Hebrew and in English. I'm going to do it nice and slow in the Hebrew. Here goes. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God look kindly upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God reach out to you in tenderness and give you peace. How about a kiss? How about a hug for your parents and your grandparents, all right? And you could sit down. Sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova uvaracha. Sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova uvaracha. Die, 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 die. Yai die 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 die. Yai die 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 die. Yai die die, yai die die die. Sim, 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 shalom. Sim, I like that clapping. Sim, shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova uveracha. Well, what do you think, Dubans? Are we ready for our naming? Think we could? We're going for it. So you could put those prayer books down for a moment, and we have a special naming today. We don't get to do this all that often. A baby or child naming is always a special occasion, but in the case of the Dubans, we're going to do namings for both of their children. So we got, a twofer. Hold on, there's the other one. Okay. And we have Sally here, and we have Rose here, right? And a naming is where a child officially gets their Hebrew name. And so I'm going to say a prayer for you. Yes, I am. Here we go. I'm going to say a prayer for you, and then I've got something for you to read, and we will announce their Hebrew names. Our God, these joyous parents stand here to voice the longings of their hearts in prayer. Give them the wisdom to teach their children to be faithful to the heritage of the household of Israel. Keep open the eyes of their spirit, that they may ever be conscious of the beauty and wonder of your world. And let them learn to love the goodness that is in each man and woman, that they may nourish the goodness implanted within them. Though none can escape sorrow and pain, we humbly ask for them the courage to face evil and the ability to transcend it. Grant them health of mind and strength of body, that they may enjoy fullness of years and live their lives in fullness of spirit. Okay, Ann, Ari, you want to read that to us? Go ahead.
Source of all life, our hearts are filled with joy for these young lives which have been entrusted to us. Not with words alone shall we voice our thanks, but with our striving to rear our children with love and understanding and tender care. Bestow your blessing on our children, that they may grow in strength of body, mind, and spirit. May they learn to love all that is good and beautiful and true, to be a blessing to society and a joy to themselves. May our children find their way in the paths of Torah and good deeds as loyal members of the Jewish people, always faithful to the covenant.
Okay, a Hebrew prayer for your health and strength. Mishe berach avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov ve'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah hu yavarech et hayeladim ha'ele HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishmerehem v'yateh et levavot hayeladim lalechet b'darchei yosher v'hi Adonai imahem v'yitain lahem dea bina v'haskel chayim v'chesed bracha v'shalom v'yuzku horehem legadlam, lechancham, ulechakmam, letorah, lechupa, ulemaasim tovim, v'nomar, amen. Right on cue. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless these children with life and health. May they be a joy to their parents, which they clearly already are. May they live to bring honor to the house of Israel and blessing to humanity. And now, in the presence of loved ones, we give to these children these names. Okay, Sally, you ready? Solomon Paul, to be known in Hebrew as Shlomo Pinchas, a beautiful name. And Rose Lottie, to be known in Hebrew as Eliza Shana. And aren't you a Shana? Ann and Ari, do you want to share anything about their names?
Very briefly. Solomon Paul Shlomo Pinchas, you carry the names of your two great-grandfathers on Mama's side. May Saul Hyman's gentleness, good humor, and devotion to family infuse your life. And may you always have a mischievous twinkle in your eye and a good story to tell, just like Paul do. Rose Lottie Eliza Shana, your Hebrew name honors your Aunt Eliza. Though she is not here, we already see her spark of playful mischief, her determination, and her fierce loyalty alive in you. We chose Shana to honor Mommy's paternal grandmother, Charlotte, whose pride in being Jewish we hope takes root within you. And of course, like Grandmama Charlotte and Aunt Eliza, you have a Shana Puno. We are so proud to be your moms, and we look forward to celebrating many milestones with you as you grow into kind, compassionate Jewish Americans dedicated to Tikkun Olam.
Ah, what a beautiful blessing. You should wear those names with pride. May they become names honored and respected for wisdom and good deeds. May God's blessing rest upon you now and always. You want to hold my hand? I'm going to say a little blessing for you. If you like. Yivarechacha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's presence always be with you and grant you shalom, the gift of peace. And let us all say together, Amen. Will you join all of us in a Shehechianu, a blessing for happy occasions? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'chianu lazman hazeh. We praise you, God, sovereign of the universe, for giving us life and for sustaining us and for bringing us to this time of joy. And let us all say, Amen. Will you join me in wishing the Dubins a hearty mazel tov? Mazel tov. Here are those certificates. There you go. Wow. A lot of joy, a lot of love here. We have more than one happy occasion to celebrate today because we also celebrate the beginning of Jewish education. When a child starts their formal education here in our religious school. So for a lot of students, those are students in kindergarten, first grade, but not always. Sometimes a student might start a little at second grade or third grade. Whenever a student gets to their first year of religious school, we honor them with the ceremony called consecration. We've got our madrechim who are going to come up and help me with them right now. And I would like to invite all of those consecrants that I called up before to come up and join us up here. Just a quick reminder of who you are in case you didn't remember that this means you, Haley and Micah and Sophia and Ari and Alexander and Riley and Brooke and Vincent, Donovan, Benjamin, Daphne and Asher. And most of you are here, so come up and stand in a straight line with me right up here, okay? Right, next to me on this side, okay? And you can face all the moms and dads out there. Come stand right here, step back. And don't go anywhere, because I'm going to say something to you as soon as I find it. And there it is. Our God, our Creator and our Teacher, bless these children who have come into your sanctuary with eager minds and warm hearts. This day may they be consecrated to the study of Torah, to lives of loyalty and goodness. Thus will they bring joy to all who love them and honor to the household of Israel. Strengthen them and guide them in all their ways. Blessed is the Eternal One, the teacher of Torah to your people Israel. Now in a moment I'm going to give you, our madrechim are going to give you your own very small replica Torah. I want you to hold on to that because you're going to carry that in our parade and you're going to hold on to it when we sing Shema. Madrechim, would you pass those out to them, please? There you go. Thank you. Cool, huh? Okay. You'll open them up later. The miniature Torah scrolls that you are holding in your hands are replicas of the scrolls in the big ark behind you. Hold them close to your hearts. Let these small scrolls remind you always of the Torah. Someday, you will be called to this pulpit right here to take part in services. When you are 13 years old, you will celebrate your bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah here. You will read from one of the large Torah scrolls that look just like the ones in your hands. Let this temple, this sanctuary, be a second home for you. Let our Torah always bring you comfort and blessing. And may you always be a comfort and blessing to your parents, to the Jewish people, and to God. And now, I invite you to sing words from the Torah, the very first Jewish prayer that you have learned. I'm going to sit down right here so that you can sing Shema to all of You're going to carry those Torahs with you around the sanctuary, following one of our big scrolls. But everybody else all the other children who are here get to carry a Torah also. So if you want to carry a Torah, I want you to come up and stand over here, and our madrechim will give you a Torah to carry around the sanctuary. And where is Anna? There you go. So you're going to carry a big one, all right? I'm going to ask you, I recommend the green Torah, okay? And if you would like to carry a Torah, come forward, stand over here, and our students will give you a Torah scroll to carry around the sanctuary. And while they're carrying, students, all of you come right up behind Ms. Kalman, okay? Come stand up there and follow the big Torah. But everybody else, you should stand up while the ark is open, and we're going to sing while that Torah is going around the sanctuary. Are you ready? Here it comes. Yep. And here it goes. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. All the plush Torahs go back in the basket, but the Torahs that you got in your boxes, you get to keep those. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. After you put your Torah away, you could go back to your parents. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. And will you let's close the ark doors, please. Please be seated. Well, we've got one other special thing that we're doing today. Our kindergartners and first graders, along with their teacher, Cheryl Cohen, have prepared some, have prepared some of their pictures of their favorite Jewish objects. Oh, I didn't give out these certificates. Parents, where are we? Here we go. I could use, Madrachim, I could use some helping hands here. So parents, raise your hand when I call out, or grandparents, I call out the name of your child, so our Madrachim can give you their consecration certificates. Haley and Micah. Yep. And Sophia. Is Sophia here? I don't think so. No. And Ari. There you go. Here, you take that and help me distribute those. And Alexander's not here. Riley. And thank you. Just put that down there. And Brooke. Go. He needs an envelope. Just give an envelope to each person. And Donovan. And Benjamin. And Daphne. There we go. They need envelopes. There we go. Thank you. Oh, so we did get another one. Okay, very good. So I'm going to call up our kindergarten and first graders to come stand up here, and they are each going to show you their artwork and the and they're going to tell you something about what they drew. Here is what our teacher, Maura Sherrill, told us. She said, kindergartners and first graders can come stand up here with me. Kindergarten and first graders, come stand with me. You're spending a lot of time up here today, aren't you? Yeah. Thank you, Ruby. Okay, Ruby, I might need your assistance with this. This is what Maura Sherrill told us. Our class has learned about ritual objects used in the temple and in our homes to celebrate Jewish holidays. We have a box full of objects in the classroom, and we made our own booklets about these objects. And let's see who we got here. Josh? Gavin? I don't think Gavin either. No. Micah. Okay, here we go. So Micah, I want you to, can you read that for everybody and then hold it up so they could see? Come really close and read really loud. Go ahead. Can you do that? Oh, no, that's not on. Hold on. Let me get that on there. Okay, try now.
I hold the lulav and the etrog on Sukkot.
I better repeat because it might have been hard to hear. Will you show everybody that? He wrote, I hold the lulav and the etrog on Sukkot. All right. And Ben? Ben? No. Haley. Okay. So, Micah, you take a step to the side. Haley. Yep. Yeah. Come right up. Oh, you have two of them. How did that happen? Oh, I gave you two. Okay. Go ahead, Haley.
Okay, this is a talit. You can wear it when you're 13 on Shabbat.
Nice. You'll hold that up to show everybody? Beautiful. Okay. And we've got Nora. I don't know. Not Nora. Oh. And is that Ari? Is that yours? Yeah. Okay, good. You did do that. Yeah. Ari, come read that, okay?
I'll hold it for you.
Thank you.
The gelt is for Hanukkah, for the hot and cold game.
Oh, okay. The gelt is for Hanukkah for the hot and cold game.
So cool.
I'm going to be thinking about that. You want to show everybody because you drew some gelt there. Yeah, there we go.
Everybody loves scouts. So fun.
Thank you very much to all of our kindergartners and first graders. So, is Maura Sherrill, you take those home. Okay, good. I want to find out, Helen, or you're doing announcements. Okay, very good. It's all yours. Yeah.
All right. Well, before I forget, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Anna Kalman. I'm teen co-chair here at Congregation Beth Emek. Before I get to my long list of announcements, this is an extra announcement pertaining to this group. Early Childhood Committee is hoping to have an ice cream social for Shavuot in early June. So keep your eyes peeled for emails about that or Facebook announcements. Now I'll do the rest of the announcements. If you are interested in joining the Tech Mensch team, like Lisa Kama over there, she is the one putting in all of the information so that the service can be streamed on Facebook Live and on Zoom. If you want to be one of those people, you can talk to her and she can get you involved in the training for that. Okay, that already happened? That happened? Great. This Sunday evening, a service for middle school kids on up is the Yom HaShoah service. Our congregant, Walter Gaywing, will be speaking about his Holocaust experience. That is Sunday night at 7 o'clock here or online. Monday, May 13th, Livermore is honoring American Jewish Heritage Month at the Livermore Civic Center Meeting Hall. You can come to the City Council meeting where they will issue a proclamation declaring May as Jewish Heritage Month. Our congregation president, Sahala David, will be there. If you're interested in joining, you can talk more with her. Tuesday, May 14th, online, there will be a discussion called Thinking Together About Israel and Gaza. That is Tuesday, May 14th from 7 to 8 o'clock, and that is online. If you have questions, you can contact Alon Kama. Friday, May 17th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. If you have children in religious school, that is Teacher Appreciation Shabbat. We will be here honoring our religious school teachers and our congregation's educator at that service. Please join. That's May 17th, 7:30 to 8:30. Saturday, May 18th, the Pardes family is hosting Havdalah at home. This is the second one of these events that we've had. That is Saturday, May 18th from 7 to 9 p.m. If you're interested, you can talk to Lisa Kama. Also, last announcement, coming up on Sunday, May 19th, is the annual meeting for Congregation Beth Emek. That's where we elect the new board of directors, vote on the budget, and talk about important issues in the congregation. You can join in person that afternoon at 1 o'clock. There's a lunch before at 12, or you can join online. You can talk to any board members if you have any questions about that. Thank you so much for coming. Do you have
Helen.
another one?
I just want to add for this group, especially, the last Tuesday of the month is Tuesday, May 28th. That is our last mishpacha meet for the season. That is for ages 0 to 3, but it's not a hard cutoff. My 4-year-old will be there, and that's a connection with PJ Library, and it's really fun. We sing songs and music, so that'll be on the 28th.
Thank you, Helen.
Following services, we have a kiddish lunch provided by Early Childhood and School Committee. There is food and drink, and we will have an activity after some eating happens. We have some activities for the younger children. Thank you so much. Time for closing song?
We're going to
Yep.
close out. I'm going to need a piece of bread to make motzi, which I'll do up here. And parents, please serve your child rather than have children pick up their own food. Appreciate that very much. Last page of the prayer book. Hine matok umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matok umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matok shevet achim gam yachad. shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, we have something to say Kiddush over also. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagaf and l'chaim. And would you take that and let's uncover that. Voila, lechala. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei havon. Shabbat shalom. And if, Dubins, if you want to do any photos, we could do that right now, yeah.